Hello students, myself Narayan Suri. Today we will discuss endocrine system or hormonal system. Okay? Yes, in animals for the control and coordination two systems are working. Nervous system and the endocrine system or the hormonal system. Okay? But as we discussed in previous session, in previous classes, see nervous system is not fully prepared the human body or that animal's body for to give the response. Yes, it is certain in means it activates certain tissues and the cells. Okay, so along with that, yes, there is a need of that means the chemical messengers for to stimulate and to for the whole body to prepare to give the response. Okay, so yes, what is my endocrine system or what is my hormones? Okay, hormones are the terms. Yes, it is first given this hormones term by the two British scientists. That is, first one is the Bayliss and the Starling in 1902. In the year of 1902, when they did the study, when they dealing with the hormonal system or the endocrine system. Okay, so what is actually mean by the hormones? Okay, hormones are the chemical messengers. Okay, hormones are the chemical messengers. Yes, it is secreted by the endocrine glands. Endo means inside and crine means secretion. Okay, yes, there are two types of glands. One is hexocrine gland and one is endocrine glands. Hexo means outside, okay, and endo means inside. So endocrine glands, these endocrine glands are ductless glands, and whatever the secretion of endocrine glands, that we call as the hormones or the chemical substances. So hormones are nothing but the chemical messengers, okay, which is carried by the blood and the lymph, yes, throughout the body, yes, but for that specific to give the stimulate for the that biochemical or the physiological activities which is going inside the body. Okay, yes, now see these hormones secreted by the endocrine glands, and endocrine glands located in the human body. We'll see step by step. Suppose see here endocrine gland present in the human body. That is, first gland is the hypothalamus. Okay, hypothalamus where it is located? It is located in the brain. Okay, see here hypothalamus where it is located? Yes, it is located in the brain. And yes, what is the release in secretion of these hormones by the hypothalamus? They releasing the hormones. Okay, releasing hormones what? See, which regulates or which controls the regulation of secretion of hormones from the pituitary gland. From the pituitary gland. Okay, so second gland is the pituitary gland. Yes, so pituitary gland, where the location? It is attached to the hypothalamus. It is attached to the hypothalamus in the brain. Okay, by a stalk. That stalk is called as the infundibulum. Okay, yes, so pituitary gland where it is located? Here located in the brain. Yes, it is attached with the hypothalamus inside the brain with the special stalk, that is the infundibulum. Yes, what are the secretion of the pituitary gland here? See that secretions are the, that is first one is the growth hormone. Okay, growth hormones, yes, definitely, as the word saying, that which it controls overall growth of the human body. Yes, overall growth of the human body means growth of the, especially suppose the bones and the muscles. Bones and the muscles. So see here, we suppose seeing that some humans are the tall, some humans are the dwarf. Yes, why? It is due to only this growth hormones. The hypoactivity, the less secretion of this growth hormone, yes, it is leading to the dwarfism. Okay, that they are the dwarf. Okay, and the hyperactivity of this growth hormone inside the human body, which leads to the gigantism. Means two terms are there. That is, first one is the dwarfism and second one is the gigantism. Gigantism means that is the tallness of the body. Hypoactivity result in the dwarfism and hyperactivity result in the gigantism. Okay, that is the tallness of the human body. Okay, then see again one more hormone released by the pituitary gland, that is prolactin. Okay, yes, prolactin yes, mainly it functions of this, that is development of mammary glands. The development of mammary glands in the females. Okay, it also controls and also it regulates, that is the production of, that is the milk. Okay, yes, production of the milk. Again, the third hormone released by the pituitary gland is the oxytocin. Okay, oxytocin, what is the function of this oxytocin? It controls relaxation and the contraction of uterine muscles. Yes, it controls relaxation and contraction of uterine muscles. Uterine muscles are located in the female reproductive stage at the time of childbirth. Yes, it controls main function during the, that is during the childbirth, there is relaxation and contraction of the uterine muscles. Okay, see here, this oxytocin is also called as the birth hormone. It is also called as the birth hormone. Okay, and also it is also called as the milk ejecting hormone. Why? Because yes, during childbirth and yes, after the childbirth, yes, they regulating and controls, that is the milk ejection or the milk production. Okay, in the mammary gland. The fourth hormone released by the pituitary gland is the ADH. ADH stands for anti-diuretic hormone. Anti-diuretic hormone, or which is also called as the vasopressin. And what is the function of this? It controls the regulation of water and electrolyte balance. Okay, inside the body. And deficiency of this ADH and vasopressin, it leads to the, yes, diabetes. Yes, deficiency means that is the less, okay, or the, that is deficiency causes the diabetes insipidus in that human body. Okay. Next gland, thyroid gland. Okay. Yes, thyroid gland. Where is the location? At the base of larynx. Okay, at the base of larynx. Okay, and yes, what are the hormones secreted by the thyroid gland? That is thyroxine. And what are the functions? Yes, see, thyroxine, yes, it is, see, first one, deficiency of iodine. Okay, deficiency of iodine causes goiter, because iodine, yes, it is essential for the formation of thyroxine. If the deficiency of iodine is there in the body, then it leads to the formation of goiter. Because we know the location of the thyroid is at the base of larynx. Okay, at the base of larynx, and yes, they located two bilobed structure either side of the, that is trachea. Okay, yes, that is thyroxine. See, the hypoactivity of this thyroxine, which also causes the cretinism. Cretinism, yes, it is a child disease. Cretinism, yes, it is a child disease. What are the symptoms of this cretinism? Mental and physical retardation of the child during the growth. Okay, it is mental and physical retardation of the child growth. Yes, and the third function is that which regular cellular oxidation of the food, which regulates the cellular oxidation of the food, like carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Okay, yes. Then see another hormone secreted by the thyroid gland, that is calcitonin. Okay, calcitonin, function of the calcitonin is that regulate calcium and phosphate level of the blood, which regulate the calcium and phosphate level of the blood. See there, next, that gland is the parathyroid glands. Okay, parathyroid glands. And see, where is the location? Yes, these parathyroid glands are four lobed, that is the four smaller bodies. Yes, it is present, yes, dorsal surface of the thyroid gland. It is present at the dorsal surface of the thyroid gland. And parathormone, yes, it is released by that hormone, is the parathormone, which regulate the blood calcium and phosphate level. Which regulate the blood calcium and the phosphate level. The fifth gland is the adrenal gland. Yes, where it is present? Yes, adrenal gland. Yes, it is in a pair, and yes, it is as it is present on the kidneys. That is top of the two kidneys. Top of the two kidneys. That is the adrenal gland. And what are the hormones? That is first one is the corticoids. Function of corticoids regulates metabolism. In that metabolism, carbohydrates are there, proteins also there, minerals also there, fats also there. Okay, and also it produces accessory sex character. which also produces accessory sex characters. Then adrenaline, okay, again another hormone of the, that is adrenal glands. Adrenaline, see, it is also called as emergency hormone. Why? Because during emergency situation, it prepares our body to meet more and more energy. So it regulates or it increases blood pressure and the heartbeat, and also it increases, that is the breathing rate of the human body. Okay, so that's why this adrenaline, it is also called as the emergency hormone, because it prepares our body in emergency situation. Okay, then the pancreas. Okay, pancreas, that is the sixth adrenal gland, sorry, endocrine gland. That is, where is the location? Below the stomach, in the band of duodenum. In the band of duodenum, it releases, that is first hormone, insulin. Insulin, which lowers the blood glucose level. Which lowers the blood glucose level in normal situation. But if suppose hyposecretion is there or hypoactivity of insulin, then it causes the decreased, that is blood glucose level, and as a result of that, that particular disease, that is diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus. Okay, yes, the second hormone secreted by the pancreas, that is glucagon, and yes, which increases the blood glucose level. Which increases the blood glucose level. Again, seventh gland is the testes, and also the testes, and in female, that is ovaries. Okay, in ovaries again they release two hormones. That is, one is estrogen. Yes, what is the function of estrogen? Estrogen mainly is related with the development of genital organs. Okay, as well as the secondary sexual characters. And also that ovaries releases another hormone, that is the progesterone. Okay, progesterone mainly it is concerned with the attachment of fetus with the uterine wall, and also yes, it is stop that egg fertilization. Okay, and in testes, that is in males, that is the testes are the endocrine glands which releases the testosterone. And yes, what is the function of testosterone? The development of male genital organs as well as development of secondary sexual characters. Okay, so this is for today's session. If you like the session, please like, subscribe and share.